Alright, so it's been about 3 years since you released your debut EP, Augusta. Tell us about what's taken place between then and now, and how's your sound evolved from what we heard on the radio with your singles?
Well, I went on tour for about 2 years with Augusta, and then I got a little apartment in Montreal and basically started writing this record. And I'd say, I'd say the difference is that I know who I am now, I think, and it's a lot easier to make a record where you want to really dive deep and really like build something when you have a foundation. So I feel like it wasn't easier, it was just a little bit more involved because I felt like Augusta really just put me in the room that I needed to be in to write this record. So I'd say that also sonically, like, because I've grown, I'm older now, and I think I just really wanted to explore sounds and sonics, and so, you know, my alternative bone, or my rock and roll bone, definitely is in this record, and you know, and a lot more poetry, I think. So
what's changed with the creative process? Obviously it's evolved, and you've been at this. Nothing's changed in that regard.
Not really. I mean, since I wrote Augusta, I'd say it's been pretty much the same deal of just collecting thoughts. The only thing that's changed is, I'd say, my maturity and my ability to access more relevant things for myself. Like, I don't know, but it's pretty similar.
Yeah.
It's really just work. So,
what's inspiring you right now? Like, what are you listening to? What?
I really like the 1975. I really like.
I heard a bit of that in the new single. Like, you heard that, you know, a bit of the breakdown. It's sort of like
I really like the epicness of it, and I really like. What else do I like? I need my phone.
You mentioned Amy Winehouse earlier. You listen.
I do. I really like Amy Winehouse. I like that she did what she really wanted to do.
Right.
She wasn't influenced by like anybody else but herself.
Yeah.
At least in the immediate surroundings.
Yeah.
And I kind of try to take that with me, and I think she had a beautiful soul, in that she really just did what she believed in. So, I don't know. That question's always really hard, because
it's not something you think of consciously. It's just you're going through your phone.
Yeah, I mean, now what I'm really influenced by, because I'm creating a show.
Right.
I'm not writing, so I'm not really listening to music in that way. I'm listening to. I'm watching a lot of shows. Like, I really liked how Tom Waits sets up his sets, because it brings you into his world.
Right.
And you kind of feel like you're in like some weird place that he built for you. And I really want to try to create something like that, at least at some point. So I'm really thinking about that right now.
Well, you spent a year, like most of 2015, touring. Like, what are some of the crazier fan experiences? I mean, like, you're a very ardent fan of yours. You even have famous fans like Shawn Mendes. I know you sung your praises online. What are the more, memorable fan experiences you've had? I'm sure.
I've had memorable fan experiences. Most of them are really, truly just like people, pouring their hearts out and telling me things, and having connections like that, and like really nice things like that. Like just having one-on-ones with fans and really getting to talk about stuff that matters. But in terms of the crazier things, to be honest with you, it's usually like the moms. It's usually the moms, because the moms, they don't have like that shyness, or that sort of like kind of like this is someone that's older than me. They kind of have that like you could be my son thing going on. So I'd say most of the craziest things have been from the moms. So
tell us about your sweet tooth. I know. Tell us about your sweet tooth. We want to know about your sweet tooth.
My sweet tooth. What do you mean by that?
Well, I was listening to the track, and I was asking myself, what does he mean by it?
That's up to you to decide.
What's next? Obviously you're building your show. The album releases next week.
Yeah, so touring, playing shows, saying hi to fans, like having fun. I'm really excited to like get out of the cave and it's a whole world. It's really weird how that works too, and like that when the record is done, it's like, oh, okay, now I get to like kind of like experience stuff, and then I'll go to my next record and I'll have all this stuff to remember. So yeah, just gonna collect some postcards, I think.
Amazing. Thanks for chatting with me.
On behalf of all your friends and coworkers at Warner Music, we really want to thank you from the bottom of our heart for being such a passionate artist, and in a way making our job a whole lot easier, because we get these songs and you allow us to help you take them out to the world, and that means a lot to us. And it means a lot to people who hear your music and when they react to your music, and that's why I get to do cool things like this and bring you a platinum award for most.
Yeah.